what you guys know about adding and subtracting fractions. Remember we talked about this all week long, and I want to know the quick rules for adding and subtracting fractions. What's the first thing you want to do?
Line them up vertically.
You line them up vertically. So let's take the fraction 1/4, right on your desk, plus 2/3, right? So we have 1/4 plus 2/3. The first thing I said is line it up vertically, because what does that do when I line it up vertically? What does that help me do?
That helps.
Imani?
It makes it easier to add.
It makes it easier to add, right? Because we have to find a what? What do we have to find? Our next step, we have 1/4 plus 2/3. And then Imani said it helps us do this much easier, okay? So we now have to find the what? We have to find a common denominator, and we do that by finding the least common multiple, right? But then I said there's actually an easier way to do this, right? Instead of finding that least common multiple and taking like 100 years to do so, what could we do? Ruby?
You have to multiply the denominators.
We have to multiply the denominators. Exactly. So we're going to multiply the denominators. I like how she said the denominators and not the bottom numbers, okay? So we're going to multiply the denominators of the first fraction and the second fraction. So now my new denominator for 1/4 and 2/3 is now what? Kevin, see? 12. And remember, we're writing this on our desk, okay? So now I have my denominator of 12, my new denominator of 12. And just like we did when we were finding equivalent fractions, that's all that we're doing. We're finding equivalent fractions. So we need to find a fraction that's equivalent to 1/4 and a fraction that's equivalent to 2/3. Because I know when I'm adding and subtracting fractions, I have to keep the denominators the same. Because it's kind of impossible to do it when the denominators aren't the same. I can't add and subtract. So now I know that my common denominators are now 12. I have to do something special to find that missing numerator. What do I have to do to find the missing numerator? What do I have to do to find the missing numerator? And we were doing this when we were finding equivalent fractions. I have to find the missing numerator. What am I going to do, Rosie?
You're going to multiply 17 and give you 12.
Right. I need to figure out what did they do to go from 3 to 12. They multiplied something to go from 3 to 12. What did they multiply to get from 3 to 12? Tatiana. 3 times 4. And I know when I'm finding an equivalent fraction, what I do to the bottom, I have to do to the what?
Top.
I have to do it to the top. So I know 3 times 4 is 12. So I know my missing numerator, 2 times 4, my missing numerator has to be 8. So I know 2/3 is equivalent to 8/12. Okay, well now I have to find my other missing numerator before I can add and subtract my fraction, right? Kevin, no. What do I have to do?
Wait, which one are we on?
The first fraction, the top number now.
Okay,
How they go from 4 to 12?
4 to 12, we multiply by 3.
Multiply by 3, right? What I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. 1 times 3 is?
3.
So I now can add my fractions. Quickly add them. What's 8 plus 3?
11.
So my new fraction is?
11, 12.
Okay, perfect. You guys are just geniuses, right? So now we're going to add a special twist. Okay, are you guys ready for the twist?
Yes.
Are you ready for the twist?
Yes.
All right, well now we're going to add whole numbers, right? So I need you guys to hurry up, clear your desk. Quick, 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 quick. Quick, 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 quick. All right, give me a whole number, Edwin, just between 1 and 5. Quick, 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 quick. 2.